Hello, I am Galactic Sweets, and welcome to Splatoon Multiplayer. Last time, if you were watching Splatoon Single Player, we defeated the Octo King and returned the Great Zapfish to Inkopolis. And if you're... Oh, thank you for marching into my intro, SOA Mom. And if this is your first time watching because you saw Splatoon Multiplayer, welcome aboard. Today, we will be going over, Splatoon Multiplayer. We will take our fresh skills that we got from our time in Octo Valley and head off to Inkopolis Tower. Now, what you can expect from this series is that this will go over every single weapon, and every weapon will be shown off at least once. Yeah, this is going to be a long haul, isn't it? And, but I would call this a sort of guide, but it's not really a guide because I don't possess super in-depth knowledge competitive player. If you're looking for competitive builds or really expert advice on how to play these weapons, this is not the video for you. But hey, thanks for coming around anyways. This is just giving my general impressions on all the weapons, and also just to show why I love this game so much, because I like Splatoon. And I figured with Splatoon 2 right around the corner, what better way to celebrate it than by showing why I love Splatoon much? What has made me fall in love with this game. So, without further ado, let's show the first weapon. Not just yet, because I want to go over a few things. More specifically, stuff maybe if you don't know Splatoon at all, this might be helpful to you. But basically just get the idea of Splatoon down. You know, the basic idea is just cover ground. You have a special weapon which you can use using R. It takes up ink though, so be careful of that. And, also if you see this light on your tank, that means you have enough ink to use your special, or sub-weapon, not special weapon. Your special weapon is indicated in the top right, varies on weapon. And when you can build it up by inking turf, and then by pressing in the right analog stick, which I didn't even get my first time playing this. When I saw this, I'm like, how the heck are you supposed to activate it? Ta-da! Special activated. In this case, it's a bubbler, which is an invincibility special, and this is the Splat Bomb, which is a bomb. It doesn't go off immediately when it hits something, but it has it has like a second or two delay, but pretty good. You can roll it, you can lob it, you can roll it. Yeah. So with that, let's go ahead and head on to matches. Alright, and we are here in our first match. We're playing Turf War, which the goal is just to cover as much ground as you can with your own angle. And don't let the enemy cover it. And I always like to do a customary booyah at the beginning of the match, sort of just say, hey, yeah, let's just have fun. Turf War can be a very volatile game mode, because it's really easy for people to just take control and all of a sudden lose that control in a time span of like 2 seconds. And so I try not to like take it too seriously if like I lose a bunch in a row or something, because that's just the nature of Turf War. Also, you're starting to see how exactly this works. Shoot. Yeah, commentating and playing games at the same time is not hard. But let's just talk about the Splattershot Jr. in general. I'm gonna be honest, this is a good starting weapon, but it's not exactly a weapon I like. It's used decently in competitive play, and I understand why. The thing about this weapon is it's very safe. I just got Aha! I got them! Yes! The Splattershot Jr. is very safe. So, you can... the bubbler allows it to essentially take on situations it wouldn't be able to take on otherwise. And... let's see. I'm also trying to get this guy. You don't know I'm here. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. If I didn't just jump out randomly like that, I might have gotten it. So yes, the Splattershot Jr., its appeal is that it can have a wide spread, but that also means its shots aren't as accurate or strong, so it's not exactly great at killing. But that's where the Bubbler and Splat Bomb come in, and really help out the set, and why it's still considered That killed me?! Jeez! Oh, that's a lot of damage up. But, and we are being spawn camped hard. What a way to show a first match, right? So yes, the idea with the Splattershot Jr. is that you, It's essentially a very, well, hold on, there's someone right here. Nope, nope. Alright. Get you. There we go. There's probably, I think there's someone, oh no, that's my teammate. Nope, there's someone else right over here as well. I'm going to get the high ground. Okay, you booyah. Yeah, sorry for suddenly stopping. Oh, yep, okay, I saw they had a bubble, I should have tried that. So the Splattershot Jr.'s appeal is that it has a very wide spread, but it sacrifices that for accuracy, but that's why the rest of the set also works so well for it. It helps make up its mistakes. And I was hoping we'd have some awesome comeback, but oh well. Ah, dang it, I was hoping to get that person. And you could see that I'm not a big fan of the Splattershot Jr., but it's used a lot because it can be very safe. It can build its special very quickly, and I think that's great. I personally am not a fan of it, but that's just me. Yes, and what a way to show our first match by getting spawn camped and whatnot. I mean, it happens. It's the nature of the game. You know, there's good things about this game, and then there's bad things about this game. You gotta take it all. You can't just ignore the bad. But you should focus on the good. That's just my general philosophy when it comes to things. But let's move on to our next weapon, which is... Oh, whoops. I did... here we go. The Splattershot. I just realized I never really set up my equipment. Yeah, generally I try to set up my equipment for the weapon I'm using, though sometimes I'll just use whatever equipment I feel like using. This is generally my favorite equipment set just because I like how it looks. But, I don't know exactly what I'm going to use. I might do this. Gives me a lot of duration up. If you're confused on this saying, oh, I don't know what this means, don't worry, or like what these specials mean, or what these abilities mean, don't worry. If you get the game, you can hit X twice and see a basic idea. And if you really want to know more, you can look around online. So I guess this looks good. Let's go with this. Like I said, my build isn't exactly like super competitive or the ideal build you want, but just if you're looking for an idea of how these weapons are, then yeah. You can see we're waiting here in essentially the lobby right now. We're just waiting for players. You can see my name is Gala, or short for Galactic Sweets, and we have a lot of Japanese players, even though it's like, I think it's like noon right now, like 11:30 noon, where I am, Eastern time, so, yeah, I'm surprised there's so many Japanese players out and about, but, hey, more the merrier, I guess. You will see a lot of Japanese players if you play Splatoon, because Splatoon became very popular in Japan. Not so much here in the US or elsewhere in the world. I mean, it still got decently popular, but it really hit it big in Japan. So, the weapon I'm using is the Splattershot. It is literally the jack-of-all-trades weapon. If you're looking for the most average weapon, the weapon that's also good for beginners, but is pretty much, well, average at everything. Average at range, average at taking out people. This is your weapon. Sub is the burst bomb. It's like the splat bomb, except on contact, it will, I think there's someone right there. On contact, it will explode on contact, but it will not be a one-shot like the splat bomb. Whoa. Oh shoot, I'm out of ink. I could have activated my special right there, but unfortunately I didn't. That's the one thing you have to be careful when using sub-weapons, is that since they do use up ink, it's easy to just sort of start firing after you use a sub-weapon and then run out of ink like I did in that situation, so that's a great example of what you should not do. Also, whenever you use a special weapon, your ink tank will instantly be refilled. This is the Splattershot special Burst Bomb Rush. You can essentially just chuck burst bombs without... Of course! Random Inkzuka! Wouldn't be a Splatoon match without it. Yes, you can essentially just start chucking bombs to your heart's content. However, it'll only last as long as your gauge is filled on the top right, so keep an eye on that. There is, like, someone tested out the maximum number of bombs to get there. I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm not gonna, like, say it, because I'm probably wrong. But it's a decent amount. Definitely enough to take a few kills. or splats, excuse me. Let's see. Does it go this way? So yes, Splattershot is really the average weapon. And the funny thing is, you see this, you say it's the average weapon, and this is actually, I knew there was a bomb there, I didn't think it was a suction bomb. Suction bombs have more range. And I am playing horribly, but that's okay. Because, well, actually I don't know why that's okay. But hey, we're just, the important part is to have fun. And take this out. Let's see. Oh, that was, there's someone over there. Oh, hello. Nope. You thought you could get me. Not this time. Okay, yes, you can also tell how many people are alive by looking at the top right. And that'll give you, like, that'll basically show you, like, how many people are alive on your team, how many people are alive on the enemy team. You can sort of use it to judge when to push and when to fall back. Like, most of our people are down right now, so I'm the only one alive right now, so it might not be the best idea in the world to push. So I'm just gonna try and play it safe. And geez, if I was aiming a little bit higher there. Yes, but now, come on. See if we can get you. Alright. I'm actually playing without sound right now, so this is actually a little weird. So yes, that is the Splattershot in a nutshell. It can come... We actually came back decently compared to the last one. We're in spawn camps, but... yeah. And, funny enough, I talk about how much I love this game. This is probably my least favorite map in the game. Yeah, what a way to start. But hey, we're top of the board, so that's not bad, right? Really, if we're losing, at least we're doing the best of our team. What else can you say? We tried our hardest. So, on to our third weapon, which is, if I remember correctly, do I even have it? Here it is, Custom Splattershot Jr. Oh boy, this weapon. This weapon. If there was a universally weapon that was considered the worst weapon in the game, this would probably take it. So, imagine the Splattershot Jr. and everything that made it good. The bomb allowing for, it's just a really good sub in general. And then the, special making a really safe weapon. Yeah, let's just take all that away and give it a more support-oriented role. Its sub is the Disruptor, which when it makes contact with the enemy, will essentially force them to act like they're always in enemy ink, which slows you down to a crawl and slows down your ink recovery. And its special is the Echolocator, which is a good special. It reveals the location of all enemies who are currently alive. Doesn't work on enemies who are currently dead when you use it. And as all specials, it is a free refill on your ink take. The idea with the Splattershot Jr. is that it's supposed to get its special fast. And that once it gets it fast, it can use it. Honestly, it doesn't work out that well because it just doesn't synergize well. You know, you have the... Oh, thank you. I already know I'm going to love this team because they booyah. But the idea with the Splattershot Jr. is that it's just... It's one of those really neat on ideas. It's really neat on paper, not so much in execution. It's just in execution. I believe someone's coming this way. Oh wait, I'm out of ink. Let's see. So yeah, or custom Splattershot Jr. You actually unlock this by getting the scroll from the first boss of the single player. So if you're not finding this weapon, that's probably why. That was bad. Is that a charger? That is a charger. Alright, let's see. Come on. Nope. Okay. So yeah. Someone is just booyahing at... Seriously. Normally I'm all for just random partying, but... So this is why we're losing horribly. And at least in this match. I'm not going to say the other matches were like this. Yes, people will occasionally just party like this in the middle of the match, and it's kind of annoying. It's like, it's fun to some extent, but sometimes when you're just trying to play, it can be annoying. So I understand, like, if people, I understand why people do it. I'm not going to say they're all horrible people who deserve to burn in the hellish depths of water, which is the equivalent of hell in this game, because all Inklings die instantly when they touch water. Oh right, they know I'm here. Yeah, but sometimes it can be tough to forget that, or tough to remember that they can know where you are. But at the same time, if you could also use that to advantage, say, if you understand, sort of where people would go the moment they, or know they're not being tracked anymore. Oh, shoot! I saw a movement in the corner of my eye and responded to that. That was my bad. Yeah, so, generally in matches like this, we're just going to be spawn camped in, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, I will do the Splattershot Jr, this custom Splattershot Jr justice, and try to show it off in a match where we have more, participatory teammates, to say the least. Because, as terrible a weapon this is, I do want to show it, and show that it works. Even though I'm sort of showing it right now. Haha, I got someone! At least I could say that much. So, yeah, there's nothing you can really do. I'll probably just meet you guys in the next match. And we get Port Mackerel again, because as soon as I say this is my least favorite map, or one of my least favorite maps in the game, I wouldn't say it's my absolute least favorite, but as soon as I say it's one of my least favorite maps in the game, we just have to, you know, we have to just get it a million times over. But that's just really how Splatoon just feels. You just get the same map over and over and over and over and over, and hello, thank you. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and show off the custom Splattershot Jr. more this match. I'm not the best with it, so if you're looking for pro gameplay with this is definitely not the place to be. But I do have to talk about, I guess I could just talk about this map, Port Mackerel. It's very corridor-based, which is kind of annoying to say the least. Hello. Alright, got that person. Alright, dang. Okay, I can't really approach that. Someone else is using a whatchamacallit right now, so... Wow, that hurt me. Someone else is using an echolocator right now, so it's not really smart to use one, but you can sort of just keep it going. Alright. And then there's spawn camping. Or, not spawn camping. Super jump camping. So you can jump to your allies by simply tapping them on the gamepad. And... by sort of doing that, so whenever you jump to someone, it's shown to everyone who's, and okay, you can also tell when you got someone with a disruptor because you'll hear like a sort of sound effect indicating you got someone and someone got me from behind. I didn't react to that fast enough. But, where was I? So, when you super jump to someone, you tap their little arrow on the gamepad, or if you have Splatoon 2, you can bring up a map, and there'll be a little circle there showing you where you can, where you're going to land. Everyone can see that. So it is definitely possible to just sort of camp people, and, come on. Alright, got you. And, of course, I think the sniper got me. Yep. Oh, classic Squiffer. I thought there was, like, an deleter. Go ahead and ink the rest of this. I definitely recommend, just sort of, when you respawn, you can just sort of ink around your base. It helps the team by getting more points, and it helps, well, yeah, it helps the team by getting more points. It does mean not getting to the battles fast, but generally in the beginning is when you want to get to the battle super quickly. And I am running low on... Ooh, wait, okay, I was about to say I'm running low on ink. There are two people behind me, and there's one person over here. Alright, okay, it took me out, but hey, that's good. You can also generally tell how the match is going by looking at the squids at the top. The larger the squids, the more lead that team has. And if you see a danger icon appear on one of the sides, that's really bad. Right, go ahead and get you. Oh, and that got me. Yep, I was hoping I could take him out just by shooting at him, but of course I'm playing the Splattershot Jr. And range, what's that? I don't know what that is. But hey, I think we might have actually won a match. Of course. I just had to jinx it. Well, I hope you got to see at least how the Splattershot Jr. could be used. Custom Splattershot Jr. could be used. On to the next weapon. I'll meet you guys in the next match. Alright, we finally got the other map, Ancho-V Games. This is actually the last map to be added to Splatoon. Splatoon originally came with like 5 maps, I think, and had a bunch added through just updates. And yeah, this is the last map added. I am using the Splat Roller, which is the first weapon in a brand new weapon class, the Roller. It is pretty much a melee weapon. Its sub is the the Suction Bomb, which is like the Splat Bomb, except it waits a little longer before it goes off. Oh shoot. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so the Splat Roller, so the Suction Bomb waits a little more before it goes off, but in return it also, wow, words. The Suction Bomb will wait a little bit before going off, but it has a higher blast radius, and it can stick to any surface. I know someone's coming this way, so I'm going to, or you could do that as well. Let's see if we can throw a Suction Bomb over there. Yeah, I'm just sort of like waiting right here, waiting for this person to go. We're gonna wait here. No? Well, I tried. So yes, the Roller is pretty much a melee weapon. Its special is the Killer Whale, which is essentially a mega laser of death. It's my personal favorite special in the game. It's just fun to use. I'm sad it won't be coming back in Splatoon 2. Like, seriously, I love this special so much. Hold on, come here. So, the idea with the Roller is that if you're close to it, if you hit in the center of a fling like this, or just run over someone, it's insta-death. There's someone right here. I see you. Also, a good tip with Killer Whale is that if you know a bunch of enemies are coming from their spawn, just aim it at their spawn. Anything caught in it is instantly killed. And of course, as soon as I say that, I'm instantly killed. But, anything caught in it is instantly killed, but other than that, other than the guts of your enemies, it doesn't really actually ink anything. So the Roller itself is not really meant to be good at range, but rather it's meant to be an up-close weapon, and I personally love the Roller. If you're playing Splatoon 2, you'll probably notice that, wow, that was amazing, holy crap. You'll probably notice that, in Splatoon 2, when you jump and fling, you'll do sort of a vertical fling instead of horizontal fling. That's not a thing in this game. In fact, when that was first shown in the trailer, that was actually pretty mind-boggling to me. But yeah, I really like the Roller. It's just a fun weapon to play. Come on. Get that. And, alright, I think I at least... Yeah, I got 2 people with that. Holy crap. Yeah. And of course they get taken out by the Seekers, or as I like to always refer to them, Bomb Chews. Because that's exactly what they are. Like, if you're saying they aren't, then they... Oh, hello. Well, at least we traded. Traded is when you take out someone, but they also take you out. Generally not good because... But hey, if you play for trades, my equipment actually allows me to respawn quicker, which is probably why my respawn time seems so low. It's just some of my subs things, which you'll actually see in a second. And how many? I got 9 kills. Dang, I was on fire that match. Holy crap. I was worried I was just have like all bad matches, but hey, that was a good match. And using my favorite set of gear too. Yes, but you can see like you have the squids with the halo and the clock, and that is pretty much the quick respawn up. Generally recommended for Rollers because since Rollers play so up close and personal, they're going to play for trades a lot. So, this next weapon's a bit of an interesting one, if I can find it. Yeah, I don't exactly have this stuff organized. I will find... Here we go. Here it is. But I want to bring it into the test place before anything else, because normally I would just explain how it works in battle, kind of like what I did with the Roller. But this one merits a bit more of a special explanation. This is the Charger. As the name implies, it charges. A non-charged shot doesn't go that far, doesn't do a lot of damage. A fully charged shot, instant kill. No matter what. So long as you're direct hit, of course. So it's essentially a sniping weapon. The important thing to remember with this weapon is you sort of see like this line coming out. Everyone can see that, not just you. So you can't just sort of say, ah ha ha, he doesn't know I'm here. no, that person would be able to see you because they could see their line pointing at you. What a lot of chargers do is they'll sort of peek around corners, kind of like this, where they'll sort of do this, and then at the last second they'll reveal their reticle and then shoot. Also, remember that all squids are right-handed, so if you're going to peek around a corner, it's better to peek around a corner like this than a corner, say, like this, or like this one where you would have to show your entire body in order to peek, versus this corner where you would only have to show part of your body. The reason I wanted to talk about this separately was because there's a special variant of the Charger called the Scope, or in this case the Splat Charger called the Splatter Scope. If I can find it, it's probably... Where is it? I know I have it. Give me a second. Here it is. So, what makes this weapon different? You zoom in when you charge. Ideally, it's easier for people with aiming. They do, all the scope variants have the same sub and special as their, or the one they're based on. And all Splat Chargers, aside from the Squiffers and the Bamboozlers, have scope variants. So, if you don't know what that means, don't worry, that'll make sense as the series goes on. And also, these have 5% more range. Generally, I like playing with the scope more than the regular, but for the sake of this Let's Play, I will show the regular version first, and then when we get to an alternate version of the Splat Charger with a different sub and special weapon, kind of like how the custom Splattershot Jr. had a different sub and special from the original Splattershot Jr., I will show off the scope variants then. Generally, people tend to run a lot of damage up with this weapon, because it is possible to net a kill without damage up, or without net a kill that's not at full charge with damage up. Though Nintendo sort of nerfed this a little while back. I'm just going to go with this. Yeah, this looks good. I'm just throwing together whatever together, and I look atrocious. And why is my internet not? Okay, there we go. And of course, we have to wrap up this episode on pork mackerel. Yes, this is going to be the final weapon of this episode. Generally, I like to go... Oh, we're Team Splattershot. They're missing someone. Never mind. I'm going to not show this episode or show this. Maybe I'll show a few clips here and there. But generally, sometimes that happens. Or if you see an Inkling just sort of poof up in the ink dust, that is the E-Leader. They outrange me by a lot. Then yeah. Let's see. So yes, I'm gonna cut out this, maybe show a few highlights, but that's about it. So yeah, I'll meet you in the next match. Yeah, this is normally how most 4v3 matches end. And, yeah, but that's not to say it isn't possible to win a 4v3 match, or I've won 4v3 matches on the 3 side, and I've lost 4v3 matches on the 4 side. So, yeah. You saw the highlight reel where basically every kill I got, because I consider any kill I get with this weapon amazing. And I will see you in the next match. And we are here at Ancho-V Games. And I saw 2 people here with similar... Yep, and they're on my team. I saw 2 people in here with very similar looking names. They both say Neko no something. I can't read Japanese, so that's how I know that. The 2 people in front of me, actually. One of them says Neko no Don, one of them says Neko no E-san. And I'm going to guess they might be friends, which, if that's the case, we're probably going to steamroll this team, because that's literally how matches go when you can communicate with your teammates and the other team can't. I see you. There we go. That was a good match. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. You don't know I'm here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, we've already wiped them. I don't want to show multiple matches where we're just wiping the team, but at the same time, so long as they get them to show off this weapon, I guess that's all that's good. Generally, you want to try and lead with your shots. So, like, say, hit where you know they're going, rather than, like, say, where you think, or whether they are at the moment, because then you'll probably miss them, just by a hair. Let's get Bomb Rush. Yes, so the Splat Charger has the Bomb Rush special. It is literally the, alright, there's someone over here. I'm gonna be honest, I am trash with the Splat Charger. Like, that's why when I said any kill I get with this weapon I consider good, because I am trash at aiming. And also, if you're having trouble aiming, I recommend playing around with the sensitivity. I actually forgot to do this. Normally, I play on a lower sensitivity. Just get you. Alright. Yeah, of course, as soon as I say that, I got splat. What? I've seen that like once before, where it says splatted by ink from a propeller. So when you hit these propellers, they do splat out ink in the color of the person who hit it. In the case of that brush, it actually splatted out enough ink from the propeller to take me out in the very end. So yeah, wow, that I got to show off something kind of rare. That's always interesting. Yeah, I think the two people with the Neko in their name, the cat people, they are together. And I am failing miserably. Yeah, see, this is normally how playing a Splat Charger goes for me. I'm like, I gotcha, and then I completely and utterly miss. Let's see. Alright, I see you. Oh, wait, Kraken. Wow. Yep. Of course, as soon as I say that, they're actually coming back now. So, of course, I know. All I have to do to change things is just commentate on it. Yep, commentator's curse. In a nutshell. Literally, commentator's curse in a nutshell. And then, of course, as soon as I say that, we're actually winning now. And, of course, as soon as I say that, we're probably going to come back. But, of course, now that I said that, it's just a never-ending cycle of pain and misery. Is anyone coming this way? No. So, yeah, I think I got to show out the Splat Charger a bit. You generally want... So, yeah, I definitely recommend... This is not the weapon for beginners. It's a tough weapon. It's got a high learning curve. But if you can get it, you can net some pretty insane shots. So, I'll meet you guys... Well, first I will let you see the, whatchamacallit, the results, because that's always important to show. Yeah, no, the Nekos are really high. I think they were working together. Like, their names are really similar. I don't know, I just feel like it seems like it. Maybe I'm completely wrong and I'm just being suspicious, but it feels that way. It's a shame I got 2 matches in a row that were kind of unfair in that sense. Because I'll say, if we have a distinct advantage over them like that, then yeah. And I'm going to change back into clothes I like, because what I was wearing, quite frankly, looked stupid. So, with that, thank you so much for watching, and next time on Splatoon, we'll go over some more interesting weapons, but not before going over one of the... Hello, SOA Mom. I see you want to just get... You first wanted to just bug in my intro, now you just want to come in the outro too. I see how this is. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Next time we're going to be going over one of the most popular weapons in Splatoon, and then go over some more new weapons. If everything looks kind of the same to you, don't worry, just wait until next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.